Maybe I'm live now? Alright, looks like we are live on YouTube now. I did it. I did it. This makes it into the video. It's going to be very silly. It's me managing like the live stream aspect of YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube but not live, this does not affect you. Can Mukla beat Hostage Mage? Your guess is no. I think like Mukla, if I don't top deck it now, or whatchamacallit, I'm just going to concede. Yeah, this just isn't going anywhere.
This was not meant to be.
Gorilla's one bad matchup. I think the Gorilla's one bad matchup is not showing up to play. Like, I need it here to fight my enemies. Hello, where Swedish Killer Rabbit. Howdy doodles. No monkey or monkey tutor yet.
We must draw power from above.
We must draw power from above. Yay, monkey! We did it. We did it, chat. Did you cook up this spicy brew? I did. I did. Cook up this one gorilla deck. What do you think my 40 health warrior opponent is up to? Do you think they want to lose to a gorilla? One gorilla versus 100 armor. Who would win? A moonlit wonder. Oh, oh. All right. The legend continues. 12 double. Not quite there yet. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it's too bad about the second banana. I'd love to get the healing one here, actually. Nutty. All right. Now, what will you do? Don't do that. That's rude. When do we die against? What is our opponent playing? Are they playing Odin Warrior or are they playing like Scrumbo Warrior? Play that while it's free. It's 15. So could double it to math. 14 and 20, so 34. We could get them close. It's probably worth getting them close. Like, even if they do kill it. Like, they need a lot of armor this turn to kill this. Do they run, like, gift in there? Probably. Like they could have an execute. Look how big that gorilla is.
Let me hear you make some noise!
That's a good sign. Right?
Armor made to fit.
That seems like a good sign to me. They don't even have the pirate. What are they gonna do? Lose to me? Lose to my one gorilla? Oh, I forgot that they would have free stuff on the bottom. Blade Storm would have been sick there, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? Turns out this is the deck to beat all decks. It doesn't lose, it's true. At least that's what YouTube's gonna see. Surprisingly not bad for a bad deck, right? Like a straight up gimmick deck. This deck beats all the decks it doesn't lose to. That's true, yeah, actually. Villain versus oh, we got our monkey right away. Monkey right away. I actually feel like Power Word Feast has been good with the monkey. It might be a stupid keep, but I don't know. Like Gorilla being able to trade the first couple times and live after has been nice. Monkey Priest, it's Gorilla Priest. Right, one Gorilla versus 100 Hearthstone players. So far, it can't lose. Alright. Literally the best deck that isn't one of the others. Feed monkey? Yeah. He's a funny monkey. Oh my goodness. I wish they weren't about to play Hosen against me and absolutely just destroy me. Hey! That's rude. That's like, if they have Hosen, that's just unfair. I really need Devour. I need it so bad. I need to concede to this Hosen. I'm out. Is this some kind of buff priest? It is some kind of buff priest, that's true. opponent is a filthy cheater. We can't beat cheaters, chat. It's okay. Artem.
I will fight.
Got our monkey.
Draw power.
And apparently our favorite paladin, or our favorite opponent is Paladin, so there's that. We've been making short work of these paladins. They don't know what to do about a single gorilla, right? It's extra thematic because they have 2 armed men in Paladin. Alright? No 2 armed men can beat 1 gorilla.
Cannot wait to read these.
What are you doing over there with that? You stop that. Yeah, I'll take Power Word Feast. Hope my opponent's ready for a Mukla of all time. Mukla of all Tim. They could trade into it, but then we'll just do this and this. Why isn't Tentacle for Arms in here? It's like, isn't this better? Tentacle for Arms is okay. What would you cut? Everything that's left is starting to feel pretty mandatory.
May the light
Wow.
grant you peace.
My opponent played a lot of stuff this turn. Poisonous? Fine shield. Wow. Now what? Now what, Marshy fans? I think we may have lost this one, champs.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
This was not
Sad.
meant to be.
I don't play too many stats too fast. Unluckers. Far enough. No Potion of Madness. Why would I put Potion of Madness in here? 4, 8, 15, 18. So, 12 more minutes of wins. Would Muklasy play if it had no text? Maybe? It's got a tag. Maybe like 6 years ago. Certainly 6 years ago. 6 years ago, 100%.
Villain versus Lazul.
I foresaw this encounter.
We must draw power from above.
Chet, are you old enough to remember this controller? Alright. N64 is a mess, yeah. It's you know, sure it was something. I loved N64, but the controller was like pretty hilarious.
Starting the operation.
It's like an alien with different hands than us made it. Yeah, a little bit, huh? A little bit. Alright, I need this Shadow Priest opponent to, like, not do anything worth doing for a while. Alright? Give our gorilla time. Give our gorilla time to, ferment or something. No, stop it. Why do they always have it, chat? What if we delete this card from everyone's collection? Jeez. I feel like opponent getting this is A, cheating, but also like the only way we weren't going to have one turn. So 5 goes to 13. Yeah, we're just dead on board.
This was not meant to be.
Let the Wookiee win. Does Shadow Priest survive a Void nerf? Probably not, depending on what the nerf is. If you made Void Touched Attendant a 0/3, I think if you made it a 1/2, right? Like if you just took a health away. But that seems like a standard nerf. That's not what they would do for Wild. For Wild, they kill it. If you made it a 1/2, I think it would still be okay. But, yeah, they'd probably at least, you know, bump it to 2. Velen versus Jaina.
We must draw power from above.
We have insight. Good to go. Maybe I'll keep that.
I see you brought guests.
Boo-doop, boop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Oh, you know what? So, when I have... Sorry, YouTube chat. I just noticed that I don't have the right window open for you, so I've been ignoring you. I'll never forgive myself. But hi, Panzercat. Hi, No Animation Expert. Harambe Priest. Yeah, I guess. So, on Twitch, if you have the Twitch chat open and start stream, it'll show you the... like, if you have the window open from last stream. If this is objection, I'm uninstalling. Alright, cool. If you have the, like, chat window open from last stream, you will... but then you, like, start a new stream. The current chat will show up in that window. But the same is not true of YouTube chat, apparently. I just had it open from the stream I did earlier, and it wasn't populating, so... my bad. It's the Marshy stream, it is. Cheating? I need an ando. Ah! the filthiest cheating I've ever seen in my life. Alright, it was already going to be an uphill battle versus the ice blocks and the solid alibis and whatnot, but... Oh my.
Versus Uther. I will
Velen versus... Oh!
draw power from above.
Alright. We must draw power from a monkey. Gorilla time. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I'm ready to show these people about the gorilla. Show them what for. Show them what it means to be Super Saiyan Legend. Chat, did you guys ever see that like stupid YouTube bit Dragon Ball P? It has some questionable language in it now, but you know, for its time it was very funny. Has anyone seen it? Okay, so this is the call to arms. This is the call to our Poundit's permanently out of stock. You know what? I completely forgot about turning that back on ever again. And I knew that I would. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Okay. I like the part where they didn't cast Plague of Flames. This one. Ah, how sick would it have been if that hit here? I could still get it, right? Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think what I want to do is this. And go face. I think that's what I want to do. Taunts! Cheating. Cheating. At least they gave me the means to deal with that. Cool. So we can use this to get through a Dirty Rat if they play it.
I ain't talking.
You wish. So now we wish we had an inner fire, actually. That would be nice. Oh well. Excuse me. And there's an inner fire. Sure.
Easier to drop.
Yo, if they get in it, like, they can just brew their own face, can't they? Wow. We just won because they didn't brew their own face. If they brew their own face, I think we literally always lost there. We got our monkey tutor, chat. Monkey tutor online. Versus Lady Vosh.
The depths.
We must draw power from above.
Is this gonna be... Shaman's spooky, because they might have devolve, right? Devolve ruins our whole, like, shtick. What are we supposed to do about that if it happens? Nothing? Nothing ever again? Wouldn't that be brutal for the Marshy fans?
I see you brought guests.
Alright. It's a 40 card deck. We want this on the play, and we want Mukla himself on the draw. So it's kind of sad.
Your wish is my suggestion.
You're gonna wish you had that when something. Maybe. Dirty rat it. Do it. Bring it out for me. Trust. You know you want to. I know you want a dirty rat. I know you do. You totally do. You definitely do. Arketo. Ah, boring. Boring. So if they banana that thing, it can't kill this straight up. Don't you devolve my monkey. Don't do it. Oh my goodness, wait, that's devastating for me. Chat. How am I supposed to get through that? I can do it like once, right? Like with the help of what you call it. I never beat a taunt every turn. Yeah, I don't think I do. I should have a shard in here. Is the cup for shard Interfire? I feel like Interfire is such a meh. Bottom right is an option. That's true. What if I just trade into the what if I just trade into it every time? Chat, what then? Is Mook the Priest the nuts? It is. It is. Now we have 2 gorillas against 100 shamans, 100 frogs. It's not really on theme, chat. But, like, we need multiple out, I guess, in order to get through these taunts. Once per turn, attacks, probably not going to do it. Interfire is meh, yeah, alright. Like, there have been a couple times where I wish I'd had it, just because it's easier on curve, but, like, we have Bless for that. Oh, no. That is cheating. Okay. What are the odds they just, like, straight up kill us, you know? I guess this was dying to the Loatheb trade either way. I should have maybe left that one around. It's bananas. It is bananas. That's true. I'm out. Bye. Goodbye. I give up. Yeah, let's trade out that inner fire for a shard, and then it'll be the perfect list. We've now mastered one gorilla priest. Martian Boo Boo, have you ever considered streaming other games besides Hearthstone? I believe most people watch you for your unique Martian personality. You'd be surprised. Like when I stream another game, it typically gets like 20% views on YouTube. I think that's true, but like, you know, a good portion of the people who watch me for me watch me because they want to watch me play Hearthstone, you know what I mean? So like Velen versus Jaina.
Draw power from above.
I'll show you who's versus Jaina. 4, 8, 12, 19, 20.
I see you brought guests.
Is this King Kong Priest? This is one Gorilla Priest. Alright, one Gorilla versus 100 Hearthstone players. You only watch Martian Boo for the tier 1 decks? True. Alright. Literally the best decks I've ever seen. Your fish is my suggestion. Where's my monkey tutor? Chat. Alright, top decks. Top deck Mukla. Every time. Every time I'm ready. I'm so ready for this Mukla top deck. What did I tell you? What did I tell you was going to happen, chat? Now I have to do the thing I swore I'd never do. Unless I felt like it. What tier is Mukla Priest? Tier S. S for super bad. My opponent did it. They drew one card. I wonder if it was an important card. This is how you know this deck is the nuts, chat. Because sometimes it just doesn't work. Tier M for monkey? Real. Rated M for monkey. We're up against Spaghetti Mage. We don't even have our Mukla on time. This could have been a one, chat. The one Ragu to rule them all. That's not monkey. Monkey? That's not monkey. How much longer should I let them beat up on my face before I concede? I'm out. Nope. No thank you. I will not play with 1,000 Sleet Skaters and my Monkey Priest. I won't do it. I don't want to hear anybody talk about Sleet Skater ever again. Alright, Sleet Skater is canceled. I'm excited to switch off this deck, not gonna lie. I think it's a cute bit. I'm happy to have done it, but like I don't want to play it anymore. T-Bone. T-Bone isn't a Beast Hunter one trick anymore. Mage entered its cringe arc after it could discover its own spells and gain armor. I do think that the Sleet Skater gaining armor did turn it up to 11. I don't know, like, that I'd call it cringe, but I think it has unfortunate play patterns that are not necessarily limited to how you described it. I feel like all OP decks will eventually become Reno versions of themselves. I used to think that. I used to think there will come a time when... Man, I hate that I have to just waste this. There will come a time when literally every deck will run Reno because there will be enough redundancy that, like, why wouldn't you want to play Reno? But then, like, over time, Reno stopped being as game-breakingly powerful as it used to be, but also... Sucks I have to do but But also, combo decks, you know? Like, there's some stuff where you just need 2 copies of things. Like, there are packages where you need 2. It's not the card I wanted. I wanted Shadowward Mungus. I don't think I'm gonna beat this one because, like, the one of these that I could kill with a spell is gonna trade into my monkey here. I'm out.
This was not meant to be.
Any changes for a thief rogue in the bare future? That's the question on everyone's mind. I assume you mean chances in the near future. But you know what happens when I assume? So I'll just have to take you at face value. And I do think that there are, you know, changes for Thief Rogue in the bare future. That has to be true.
Villain
Villain
versus Uther.
versus Uther.
We must draw power from above.
I wish I could go first when I draw Insight. Not even sure about keeping Cathedral. Maybe I'll keep that. Actually seems pretty good. Because not having this sometimes has been awful. They're playing Christology.
To perfection.
So it's Librams. Is Libram Paladin the only one that runs Christology now? It's kind of funny, chat. Uther wouldn't run it. Holy Wrath runs it. Call to Arms probably doesn't run it. Enjoy your bananas, Libram Paladin. Did I see that Dane is playing WoW again? I did not. Is he having a good time? What's he playing? Excuse me. I think I have a hand that could just kill them soon.
What to do?
Alright, here, I'm gonna do this. This feels stupid, but I don't want to give them, like, an easy way to kill the Mukla just by trading in whatever they had, you know? Might be dumb. You know what they say? He's playing Thief Priest and Enraged Warrior. Interesting.
I cannot read them.
Hi, 999 Nico mode. Wow. My opponent sure has a lot of stats on board. I'll give them that much. Be a shame if someone did this. Maybe I want to do this later. think I'll do this and this now. And like, hopefully they can't kill us this turn and we'll just get through next time. So this gets me to 27. Okay, we can do it. If they don't trade into the Mukla. Don't give it Wind Fury. Come on. All right. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting them to be able to get through the Mukla, I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie to you, chat. Any more than I have been. Poisonous was bad too. Yeah, not as bad as the one that killed me outright, but yes. So we will resummon a Mukla. Oh, we won't. We won't resummon a Mukla. Chat, they ruined my deck. Poo. Look how hard I had to work to get this up to Mukla. Disaster.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
Keep doing that. Put it on that. It doesn't matter, huh? Oof, chat. They ruined it. They ruined everything. Haha, cold feet. I guess... Okay, we got a res. But, like, we're dead, aren't we? Like, what am I gonna do about that? We even got our monkey back, but, like, who cares? They ruined everything, chat. So if they have 6-17, yeah, that's lethal.
This was not meant to be. Well,
Technically better than Mukla? What do you mean? Blur blah 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 blah. How many more games do we need? Hours. Not that much. Like one or two more good games would do it. Mukla but draws 2 instead of gives bananas. That'd be good.
Paladin versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. We must draw power from above.
Yay! I keep going second, chat. This is so brutal. Can I go first with this, please? Please? Or can I draw my gorilla so I don't have to play this on 2? I can just coin out the Mukla. Come on. Come on, chat. Oh, it's showing me all the things I can discover. That's pretty cool. Stupid on my Yogg, making me do things the way I don't want to. How big does a 1 cost, no text, no tribe minion need to be to see play in Wild?
Reporting for duty.
Would a straight up 1 mana 3/3 see play? It might, frankly. One mana 3/3. I mean, yeah, right? Didn't they nerf Drifter? You can see a 1 mana 3/3 seeing play in Wild. Have you considered running 1 Insight and 1 Potion of Madness? This... Well, you want me to cut my Mukla tutor in half? You stop that. But I'll like, Potion of Madness is not how we're trying to win, right? We're trying to, you know, 1 Gorilla versus 100 Mungus. Alright? But we're not trying to steal their stuff and beat them with it. We're trying to beat them with 1 Gorilla. Come on. Get with the program. Get with the program. That was nice of them to not hit Mukla. That's true. It's true. They should keep doing it. Cheating! I didn't realize it was cheaty, stinky cheat time. I didn't realize it was stinky cheat time, chat. But you know what they say, cut off 1 Mukla, 2 more take its place. The monkey is back, alright. Theatar! Please take this. Take this off my hands for me. I don't want it anymore. You can have it. If you silence, if you take my silence, that's something. It's fine. Doubly doubles? Mm-mm. This and this, and then trade is something. Or I could just chunk them for 12. They really gave us Bob? Yeah. Yep. What am I gonna do with Bob, though? I knew this would come someday. I knew that someday we'd have to face the Mungus. Nah. Should I give them a coin and I get an Midas?
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
My next question is, should I silence it? Maybe I'll wait until they bless it to silence it.
My hand is too full.
I don't know, chat. I don't think this is going very well. Something about it.
I will not forsake you. Cease your quarrel at once.
All right, I'm out. I'm out. If we're just gonna cheat like that, then I'm not in. It's not on. Nothing's on. Do I just like post a 20-minute video? I don't want to play this anymore. So 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 19, 22. Like, we're so close, chat. It's only like one or two more. Why was this better when it was higher ranked? The more we lose, the harder the games become. Is it reverse day? Is it like, you know, the bad players are #1? A candied pear? I don't know I can beat a candied pear, chat.
We must draw power from above.
Also, like, we kept going first before, and now we're not. You swear people don't play board clears at High Legend? Perhaps you can beat this guy in the near future. Perhaps. Perhaps. Boom, 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 boom. Rarin was getting coached by Maxi on a standard deck, and they couldn't get past jank plat strategies Maxi never saw before. So yes, low ranks are actually harder. That's funny. That's funny. I didn't know there were coins in there. Learn something new about these boards every day, chat.
I cannot wait to read these.
Alright, what will you do against my monkey now? Now what? Candied pear. Back in your day, we got a new board every expansion, that's true. Back in my day, they used to make new exciting boards every expansion.
Cannot read them.
And play their spellburst minions in a terrible order. Of course, they wouldn't get punished. Why get punished when things can just work out? Oh, where's my spaghetti Healy card? That'd be great. Oh, never mind. It's gone. And it's gone. But cut off one monkey's head. Don't cut off any monkey's heads, chat. You stop that. Alright. Make a monkey. Still better about the boards. You don't think you'll ever not be? Like they lost me with Mercs and Twist. I am unable to be upset about that type of thing anymore. Chat, I think we lose. Let's find one where we can go first. I was so happy when we were like powering through progress on this initially, and now it's like grueling. Just trying to finish off the video. You glad you weren't here for Merc, so you can never be upset about it?
Villain versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
We must draw power from above.
Primate Purgatory, real. Alright, we're going first, which is nice, but we don't have Insight or Mukla, which is not nice, so... TBD. What percent of the player base was really excited about Mercs? When it was announced and we didn't quite know everything, people were talking about it constantly. People were excited about it before we knew what it was. The way they talked about it, I knew what it was. But like everyone was convinced it was going to be Slay the Spire, but it was very clearly going to be Pokemon. Like Pokemon TCG. not TCG, VGC, the video game. And like nobody would hear me. Nobody believed me. It was really silly. But like yeah, people were excited about it when they thought it was gonna be Slay the Spire. But it wasn't even a good version of what it was, right? Like it got released bad. It was like unplayable on release. It was really interesting. I think they knew it too, because like there was the way it was released was very much like, I don't know. Go back and watch the YouTube where they were showing off the features of Mercenaries. The people were people you'd never seen before, right? Like they were just like whoever the rookies were, and they all seemed nervous. Like everyone seemed uncomfortable the whole time, and the script was weird. It's a really bizarre video. You should watch it if you haven't. Why does old Raza not shuffle stuff into my deck? I know, right? What's going on with that? It's supposed to shuffle stuff. Alright, do we have a res? Not yet. Can I please have a res? Please. Thank you. Alright. Monkey. Kill the Raza. And there we go. What do people think when they realized it was Raza? Like, it became immediately obvious that it was a big grind, like a big unreasonable grind. And people were coping for a while because there was this mechanic that you could kind of exploit to, like, make the grind go faster. But it was so boring. It was like doing an under-leveled quest over and over and over and over again for hours. You know, hours for days to max out your mercs. It was like the actual Pokemon experience, because Pokemon makes you do that. They make you spend too much time on a task that isn't fun, right? That's like what Pokemon already does. So, it was funny that they were like not trying to fix the Pokemon problem at all. They're just trying to bank on it, I guess. I don't know, but like it wasn't more fun to me than circling outside the breeding center is in Pokemon. But then they patched that out, so like they took that away, and so people couldn't skip the grind. Like people couldn't shorten the grind anymore. Like the grind, the difference between the patched and unpatched state of that quest that people were exploiting. I don't like. I'm using the word exploit very softly here, by the way. Like, it like I guess it wasn't intended, but like people didn't have to like bug anything, right? Like they just had to replay this one quest that allowed them to. There was something that could pop up that would advance your characters, and it was the fastest way to get that thing to pop up a lot. Anyways, so while that was there, while you could like, I want to say abuse, while you could like shorten the grind by like doing that crappy version of the grind over and over again, you know, that the game was boring, but at least, you know, you could make meaningful progress, right? You could actually make some progress towards maxing out your team. But then they patched it so that you couldn't do that anymore. So the grind went from being a boring, but like, you know, you could complete it at a somewhat reasonable time to being completely uncompletable, right? Like you had to do the longer, harder quests for a much longer period of time to advance your stuff. And that's when all the casuals dipped out. That's when everyone was like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. Because like You're asking me to be bored and also to spend an unreasonable amount of time in here? Like, I was okay when it was a somewhat reasonable amount of time and I was bored. But now that I have to be bored for a very long time, I'm done playing. You know, so like, I think that was a huge mistake on their part. Everyone who was kind of casually playing Mercs because it was new instantly stopped after they changed that. Hi, Jonas.
I see you've brought guests.
Wow. I'm gonna coin out this Mukla. Didn't we play this person before? This was the skipper player. Do you think they've altered their deck to account for the oppressive Mukla deck? That's a really cool looking card back. I wish you could see card backs like at all in Hearthstone. It's kind of crazy to me that like still, you know, over 10 years later, you don't actually get to see the card backs. You crafted even DK and you like it? Word. They did! They have mastered, my only weakness... I actually, like, don't have a good answer for that at all. It's a bit of a disaster. I'm honestly shocked that they never changed how the board frame worked to be a stack of cards on the side to show off the card back. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. The worst part about this is that I don't get to, like, activate my trap card. Where's a res? Oh, can I not even res this turn? It's disgusting. Like... I feel so strongly that I need to res this turn that I'm just gonna risk it. Ugh. Alright, I'm out.
This was not meant to be.
How many more times do I need to lose with this deck before I give up and have a 22-minute video? We're just so close, chat, right? But like, it's been an hour and 40 minutes, and I need to get 3. So I really do have to switch off soon. I'll probably give this the rest of the 17 minutes that'll take me to 2 p.m. and then we'll switch off.
Careful, the cold is catching.
We must draw power from above.
We must draw power from above. GG, Cyrus. We have this going first. Chat, we can curve out. Surely we can beat the mage player. Surely the mage player that runs ice blocks and solid alibis and, you know, freeze me, gain armor equal to the attack. Surely we can beat that player. No way. They'd never devolving missiles us and make me uninstall. It could be imbue mage. That would be a delight. That would be a delight. Monkey time. Cower before me. Now that sparkles. If you devolving missiles me, I'm uninstalling everybody's Hearthstone. Alright. Hey Martian, do you think the Spirit of the Kelder Eye would work well with Tour Guide? Sure. I think that would be fine, just fine. They thought they could get rid of the monkey. But they couldn't, could they, chat? Cut off one monkey, 2 more take its place. You will die to this gorilla. Unless, of course, you don't.
By my calculations, you
Cheating. Disgusting. I do not want that to get bounced, so I'm going to do this. It feels really stupid, but I am going to do it. We can't have that getting bounced, chat. What is my most disliked deck? I think I've been unhappiest when Tony Druid was a regular thing in Wild. I think I was the most upset by that one. I think. Yeah, that's a lot of fire. Powered Feast. Powered Feast. Yay. Yay for Marshy. You miss Tony Druid? Like, I don't know. I've like, it's a terrible experience. Alright, well, I can't really kill that one, can I? You remember Silence Priest? Silence Priest was cool. Please. No Ice Block, no Solid Alibi, no Frost Nova, no Sleet Skater, no Messadoon. Please don't draw any of the cards in your deck. Alright? Those aren't cards. No Potion of Illusion. No that. None of that. No, yeah, definitely not that. Definitely not. Oh, they're going to play Nova, aren't they? Alibi? They're kind of almost dead. Oh, yeah? You think so? Yeah, they're kind of almost... How? Oh, you know what, though? You know what, though, chat? We've already had a Mukla die. It's not over. Alright? We can do the double Mukla. Alright? It's not cheating if it's 2 Muklas. I did not think this was going to be a Reno mage. Don't play Solid Alibi. Just don't. Just don't do it. Right? It's not worth it. I haven't had enough deaths to craft the horse deck, dude, and Xavier. Do you have any replacement recommendations? The horse dude? Who's the horse dude? I actually get to like straight up attack this thing, and I don't have the hand to do it. It's so sad. It's so sad, chat. One extra attack, let's go. Oh, for even Death Knight? I think Xavius is better than Headless Horseman. Chat, do you think I can kill this mage someday? Stop killing my monkeys. I don't think that's too much to ask. I'm out of power word feast, so that is not happening. That is not happening, chat. You would have conceded a few turns ago, to be honest. Oh, I mean, like, it's Reno mage, right? Like, if it was hostage mage, I'd probably be out myself, but I can wait until I see something a little more stupid than that. Like, they're running not less than one guy. Alright, how threatening could they be? Well, I don't love that I have to leave that up. But, like, what was I going to do? Oh, I could have silenced it, is what I could have done. Me when I face mage, Pog. Me when I face mage, Humph. Yeah. Real. Well, chat, here's the quest. Can you just let me win? Don't play ice block. Let one of these attack, alright? You spend all of your resources to kill one. Let one of them attack without any problems. Alright? Please, just let me beat you with my monkeys.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
That is gonna freeze, right? Get your own stuff. Come on, stop that. Yay! There's no way we win this. And it's gone.
This was not meant to be.
It's too bad we didn't have a more exciting hand the turn that we could attack. There was only one vulnerable turn that whole game, and we just didn't quite have the game for it. This is our last chance. We either win this one, and we can try to work towards getting 30, or I'm calling it, and it's a 22-minute video. You hate looking at Reno. You wish it was still 10 mana. You know, I'm right there with you, but like, I've decided to just be very pleased that it didn't get its text reverted. You're starting to get the impression that this deck isn't very good. What stream have you been watching? This deck is the nuts. Like, it hasn't lost a single game, chat. It's a gorilla. Come on. Come on. 100 Hearthstone players can't beat a gorilla. Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, chat. It's too bad we didn't have the turn 1 monkey. If I play this now, I can coin play this next turn, and it's better curve. Oh, actually, I don't even need to coin. I can just play it, corrupt it. Unless I top deck it. In which case, it'll be stew. It's a funny dragon. Alright. Mukla, let's go. Show them what for. Show this dragon druid just how monkey you can really be. Be so happy if we had a bless right now. We like super duper lose if they get another turn, right? Unlucky. Oh, I should have. This is a terrible order, but. And I didn't attack face. Oh my goodness, chat. Chat. Shh. We're lulling them into a false sense of security, okay? You gotta have faith. Don't anyone ever talk to me again, okay? I don't want to hear it. Ugh. What a disaster. More like Martian stool. It's okay. It's okay, Jim. It's okay. Alright. They never play that finale track. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's a good order for it. Mistake for a mistake, you know what I mean? I miss, 10-ish damage. They fail to kill my thing when they easily had an answer. Alright. Fair is fair. 100 mana versus 1 gorilla. Who would win? Uh-oh. That's not what I needed it to be. Bless, please. What do I do now? Trade with this, I guess? No, they have 8 mana left! No! No! Okay, good. They scared me. I thought they were going to do horrible things to me. Alright, alright. Alright. Maybe. Bless, please. One time. Bless one time. Oh my goodness. Didn't even give me the apotheosis this time. Oh my goodness. Chat, how are you supposed to win this game? It's too hard. It's too hard. They're 10. Yeah, they just play like Alexstrasza Raw from hand and kill me, right? It's Jover. It's Jover. Stupid Bless. They're delegating for Alex, yeah. Because, like, their other thing doesn't work, right? The 12 attack one. That was a choice.
Stay alert, my child.
Ah, rude. Now I need 2 things. Well, if we top deck, what you call it, I don't need 2 things. If we top deck, that other thing. Gosh. What's that card called? Bless. Alright. Bless, please. Man, Bless is so silly to me right now. Excuse me. Alright, we'll give him the old 2-turn. Alright. Hey Martian, I just wanted to say that you're a great source of inspiration to me. When I work too much and get burned, I can then tune into the stream and it's all cool beans. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I dedicate this loss to bless disaster. All right, so I guess enough Hearthstone players can't take down the monkey. That's the narrative I'm going with. I need to go to the restroom. I'll be back to play. We're probably just going to play Renolock for 2 videos worth, unless you guys have a better idea. It's a pretty good bit, to be honest. Thank you. I was thinking, what if Tichectus... Also, is there really not a single beast that I want to play? Decks like that make me so tired, chat. Could put Moogly in. Guess not really. Oh, I could put it in this. That's not bad. Surely it's better than something in this deck. No, I don't even want to look at it. I was thinking about Ticketus. No. This was fun. I had fun playing it. I could actually take out Curator. My opponent is toxic. And I'm having a chocolate, which is really good for streaming. I guess in case of Uther, I'll keep Theo. Did Uther fall off the face of the earth, by the way? I haven't seen one in a while.
I see you brought guests.
I cannot wait to read these.
Fractured Power. know chat likes that. Maybe people figured out how fragile the deck is. Yeah, it's definitely the type of deck that you play if it's like non-stop winning. This is very counterable by our friend here. I think you're just pocketed away from it. It actually does look pretty present Diamond through Legends and pretty high win rate. What if I change it to Legend? Yeah, once you get into Legend it drops, but it's still pretty good. Maybe it is good. I destroyed my wild rank today. I went from about rank 700 to like 2800 trying to play some silly druid deck for my quest today. I need to change the size of my deck tracker to accommodate my gigantic deck. You know what they say about big decks, chat? Big list. Do you think that'll stay showing it all? My problem is, like, then I shuffle something in and suddenly it doesn't work anymore, you know? I haven't loved this. I think this card is bad. Maybe I'll cut this for something. Starfish. I destroyed my wild rank today. I went from rank 700 to like 2800 trying to play some silly druid deck for my quests. I opted not to go out without a win though. Finally got my win and called it quits. Word. Alright, my opponent's done it. They've killed my mixture guy. It's not about the size of the deck in a fight. It's about the size of the fight in a deck. Real. You tanked your wild rank by playing. Same Z's. I was like, how did I get to 5 mana? It's because I played Fractured Power. I forgot. Alright, do your worst. See what happens. I was thinking about this card either yesterday or this morning, and like, it's so funny. This card is good when your cards are garbage, like my cards are, and your opponent's cards are important, right? Because you're destroying your opponent's cards in their hand and in their deck because they rely on those cards, but you just have a pile of nonsense to play with. So it doesn't matter what gets destroyed on our end. It, you know, doesn't matter at all what gets destroyed on our end, because we're not playing cards that are worth playing. Those were actually some pretty decent hits. Oh, Sargeras. Alright, fine. We're running one good card, and it's gone. Hate to see it. But it's alright. We still have Soulseeker. Alright, Soulseeker has got to be nuts. I should play this turn. Oh, that's not DL2 to everything. Chat, why do my cards bad? Literally never hits this. Insta. That's not too bad. Managed to get a clear. It is quite literally bad deck synergy, yep. Yep. Ba-doop-doo. How could you? kind of want to play this. So here, I'll do this. And that. And that. And then we can get our Symphony, which is like our new win con. I mean, we have Serenite Velen, so it's not like we don't have a win con still. It's just like, it's nicer when it's Sargeras. Because Sargeras is so juicy. You guys know how juicy Sargeras is. I really want to play against the type of deck that this is good against, right? Like, give me the Avianas and the Renolocks and the, you know, silly stuff.
To perfection.
These texts! I cannot read them.
Let me do my silly funny thing. Try the tentacle. Best I can do is leave room in Shadow Priest? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, at least we can win against those things. Trade in here to get Symphony. And then we hit deal 6 to everything. Unlucky. I am tempted to go with draw 6. I would draw 5 and burn 1. But one of those 5 could be one of these that I could play. And like, the rest of this isn't worth playing, right? Yeah. At least we have our Kazakis. That's all that really matters. Alright. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Ho 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 ho! Hi, Robulator. How you doing? I am doing well, Larry. How are you? I'm sitting here playing Kazakis Warlock, and you know, we're really sticking it to this Libram Paladin. They don't even know what hit him. They don't even know what hit him. I know I'm gonna overdraw my Reno hero. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. This is gonna be the next card of our deck. I'm definitely gonna Finley for it next turn though, if we don't burn it. Yeah, it doesn't like. I know that I'm putting Serenite Velen on the bottom of my deck, but like Reno hero is like GG. Of course we don't find it. Oh, that's good though. That's something. They get the healing now. I assume they're not going to kill us, right? Oh, they have Showdown Beam. I'll take the healing now. That worked out okay. Don't they lose to Velen? Don't I lose to damage? You understand that they had a giant board that needed to be cleared, right? That was scary. I didn't like that at all. Oh. Okay. See you later. Right now, back from my job, tired, and watch your stream and chilled, you know. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, I was gonna cut the stupid discard location. Where are you, discard location? Get out of here. We're running Starfish now. If this isn't the best deck I've ever seen, I don't know what is. You guys like when I burp into the mic? Remember when I used to like do this and say excuse me? I just burp into the mic. I like how this deck is named Renolock, but streamer calls it Kazakuslock. It is Kazakuslock. Yeah, it's built around Kazakus, the best card of all time. Excuse me? Excuse you.
I see you brought. I see you brought guests.
Ah ha ha. Do we wait for the dredge or do I just rip this on one? Let's just rip it. Goodbye, Reno Hero. And those were okay hits, I guess. I'll miss my Reno Hero, but I like them not having all you can eat. No draw for them, I guess. This is a Soul Seeker matchup. Surely. Surely, chat. No way it isn't. Is Godfrey not good anymore? It's been a while since it was a strong card, yeah. It's the type of card that I enjoy playing for the fun of it. Like, it's not like so bad you can't play it, but it's not that good. What did I used to get to Legend this month? I don't remember. This was the Exodia Paladin month, right? Like, I've just been doing that the whole time? Pretty sure. I can't Demonic Project chat, because it might hit my Soul Seeker, and that's our win con. Alright. What would be your pro advice on Warlock Dark Gift with Mallow? I mean, is it possible to make a valid deck with it in Wild? Renathal, your Dark Gift package, the best removal, Theotar, and some other stuff, and then ship it. I'm sure it would do fine. Oh, sick, chat. Alright, we played a 5-mana 3/3, and we got a 3/4. We're up on stats! I saw a streamer who picked his nose and then ate it. He didn't have many viewers, though. Should I pick my nose and eat it, and then we'll see how good my viewership is? Thoughts?
The menagerie is for guests only.
Yes? Alright, I'm on the case. Fine is not enough. Oh, if you want it to be like the best deck you've ever seen in your whole life, then yeah, I would consider other options. But like, it seemed like you could make a Warlock pile and then put whatever win condition you want. So like, if you just wanted to play that, you could. Well, I wish I had a fish. I wish for a fish. See what we get. Not Velen, please. Thank you. I don't know if that was good or not. Is that important? You won't get far. What did I lose? Did my starfish? Yeah, nobody cares about that. You're more of an earwax person? Does Renathal Pile make anything viable? I mean, like, if you want to put in something that has, like, a cohesive and consistent game plan, then I think Renathal is enough to make it something. So, like, I would put the Dark Gift stuff there. Like, you could do that. Oh, Sargeras. Alright, we've done it, chat. We are the fools following a falsehood. Have I thought? Oh, have I seen the Black Knight signature? I have. It looks very cool. Looks very cool, chat. I wonder what my opponent's strategy is here. Surely they have some kind of answer for Velen if they're running what I assume must be an Odin deck.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
Okay. You think the only answer was ETC? Well, that would be really nice for me. Hi, Deadbird. I really wanted Willow / Darkgift package to work in Renolock, but none of the cards have taunt or anything, so it feels bad there. You have to give them taunt with dark gifts. That's how you do it. Oh, well, that happened.
This in a bigger size?
It's not Mechathan, right? It's gotta be Odin, right?
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
A new planet to burn, chat. Yeah, it is Odin. So we're gonna Velen just in time. Justin Tim.
The light will guide us through every
Alright, Demonic Project was nutty. Alright, Demonic Project is the best card in the game. Beedly doo, beedly doo, beedly deedly doo doo. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba, ba-da-da-ba, ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba. Ba, ba-da-da-ba, ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. There you go. Night Owl. Chat, we have the broken card. With this power, is it a gem because this is an epic spell? Kind of funny. I see you bought stuff. Uh-oh, is this gonna be a battle of the best decks ever? GG, Cyrus. Goodbye, that card. That was fine. I accept it. Hi, Sargeras. Terrible to see you. Oh, rude. Rude. Same Z's.
Surely an accident.
Bro, you ate my ATC? That's my only answer to Melon? You love to see it. You love to see it. The copy pasta is true? What does it mean?
So many options.
I pulled out a Reno. I did pull out a Reno. That's true. That is true. I did pull out a Reno. Oh, there's like a mention of Reno deep in that copy pasta I would never read all the way through. I build warrior deck in standard, where you can pull out Tortola on turn 3 if drawn properly, 95% of the time. Instant concede, nice. I remember when people would concede if their Reno got ratted. Those are some baked potatoes. Those are some baked potatoes.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I can't hear.
Alright, we just have to get to next turn, chat. Alright. And like, Velen doesn't really matter, right? Like, it's only going to be infinite for another turn or two, because they can just Reno hero or something. But then if they spend that on... Well, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll just play it. I'll just play it. It'll be fine. Maybe I want to Zephyrus that into a frog. Maybe I want to top deck my own Reno and boop that. Alright, so I'm not Zephyrusing that into a frog anymore. Or Kazakising it into a Spagoo. So I guess I'll just do this.
Will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
And if my Sargeras gets destroyed, I'll just uninstall. It'll be fine. Hopefully this will destroy their Curse of Agony for me. That'd be great. That'd be great.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
This is their first time encountering Velen. Huh. Well, I would like this to be in play. And my hand officially no longer matters, so let's see what's what. Oh, I didn't get any of their like Reno heroes or anything. Also didn't get any of my own Agonies. Why don't I put in Astral Vigilant for Reno matchups? That goes against my deck being a pile deck. That's a very, that's the Draenei that gets your last Draenei played back. I don't think I need to win this way that much. It's one of my many ways of winning. Alright, chat. This deck can win in many ways. If it doesn't win by Velen Serenite, it wins by some other bungus. And if it doesn't win by that bungus, it wins by even more different bungus.
no excuse for bad manners.
I'll take that. You may have Renolock. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy, chat. I guess I just won't use this turn. Can we destroy 2 of those Agnes? Come on! Got your Agaberga. Got your Baggerbergerber. Whoopsie. No kill Jaden. No Baggerbergerber. Looks like I win this time. Steven. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Brr, 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 brr. Chat, do any of you guys recognize that tune as being like the Fire Nation from Avatar? That's what it sounds like to me.
Will guide us through every corner of the cosmos.
Fire Nation is attacking? Yep. I assume playing Kill Jaden is fine at this point. I assume. Think my opponent's jealous. Someday Zephy's will be active. I just know it. I just know it, chat. This has been nerfed so many times. Like this specific Ziliax. It's so funny. No more stealth. No more reborn. Nothing. Alright, no Zephy's this time. Oh, I should have done this. I'm stupid. This is a Draina. Do I kill this? I don't think so. It's kind of funny how how long this board has been out unanswered, but B, how long this board has been out unanswered and my opponent isn't dead.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Here it comes. Here comes the twisting nether. Cut off one Velen, 2 more take its place. No active Zephy's. I'm gonna do it. Our future, our future. Looking for a standoff? Be careful. I'm a potato. Beans, careful. Pupil. Well then. This time with even more Velen. Yeah, Velen really got there this time, didn't they? The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. That's what I've learned. And that was 11 minutes. It's a 28-minute video. I'm gonna call it there. I don't need to shove more games in that one. They were fine. Figures I run into when I'm playing a Scrumbus deck? Real. GG. I hear you eat goats.
Xavius versus Ragnaros. Tremble before me. We have turned our curse into our strength.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Alright, Koibito. What you got for me? Forget what Koibito plays. Well, duh, it's even Shaman. I forget how Koibito plays. Are they playing a good list? A bad list? Get ultra fired, nerd. Those are surprisingly productive hits for this. Like, those are things I don't really want them to have. Sad we lost our villain, I guess, but like, Shaman tends to have answers. You weren't supposed to show up yet, were you, Sargeras? I'm still waiting on the game-breaking Soul Seeker chat. I'm still waiting. One of these days we're gonna get it. What even is this? Look at that picture and tell me what that is. What is that? It's Soul Seeker? Looks like a demonic toilet to you? That's probably what it is, honestly. Chat, do you believe in the deal 6 to all? That's a flying eye thing? Oh, I never thought about it like that. They are big floating eyes? It's not like any eye I've ever seen. Alright, let's go. We're gonna deal 6. I'm so ready. Deal 6! You suck. I guess Movement of Sloth? I was tempted to take the draw your topmost minion, but like, yeah, it's gonna be a little rougher than to trade into this. The art is admittedly much less clear than the model. So this is a Soul Seeker in World of Warcraft. Okay, yeah. One of those had to be there ones. Okay. Oh, where were you last turn? It's actually not even that good now. So I'd have to find exactly Soul Freeze after this Finley for this to be good. I think that's the out. Let's go find Soul Freeze. Didn't find it. That's creepy. We broke our wireless earbuds the other day, and we were just talking about getting some more, and now Amazon is offering me wireless earbuds. Alright, we got the Fate Trickster. That's all we needed. Suddenly very tired. Very tired, chat. Kind of a tired guy. Seppu, how's your games been today? You know, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Like a surprisingly productive day. My plans changed like 20 times today. It's pretty cool. So I had this very bummer experience in the job hunt. Do you guys want to hear about it? You guys want to hear about it, or would it bum you out? It's not that big of a bummer. It's a little bummer. So finding a job over like Indeed and LinkedIn and stuff like that is like quite tedious, because most of the people who respond to you are people who are either trying to get you to join a life insurance pyramid scheme, or like bots who want whatever, you know. Like I haven't had a good experience with people who actually respond to me. And right now, what I need to get from out of my job hunt is I need to find somebody who wants someone to work for them in Michigan starting in June. So I'm not currently in Michigan, but that's where I'm going to be. So anyways, so I'm not even looking for local work anymore, is basically the point. I am... Which one of these is the most likely to clear? I know that this is like the guaranteed clear, but then it leaves up a 4-2. I could just play this and trade into the Neptulon. Is that fine? I feel like my domino effect and my hysteria are better served for later. So anyways, I got a call back. Not a call back, but I got a message the other day from a dentist office where I would the role was basically just an office manager. And I was like, that's perfect. The pay is perfect. And they actually like got back to me. So I've been sending out applications with a cover letter that says 2, 3, 4. Okay. You know, I'm not local right now, but you know, my wife and I want to start a family, and we're moving to Michigan, and so we'd be here in June. So either like I want to start working in June, or if you have a remote thing in advance, I would do that too. Like that type of thing. Is what it says in my cover letter. So it comes with the information that I am not in Michigan, and B, can't start right away. And so I wasn't really expecting a lot of calls back. But I got one. I got someone who was saying like, hey, you know, are you available for a call to talk? Are you still interested in this position? in this position. Are you available for a call, tomorrow? Like, available for a call tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, I'm still interested in this position. Here's my number. We can call. And I got all excited. I was like, wow, I actually got a call back. I'm so excited that I actually like try to get a job. But then they responded to me, this is for an in-person interview. Like, how's that a call? I can't do it. Like, I can't do an in-person interview. And then I said, I'm not there right now. I couldn't start till June, which is information they could have had if they'd read my cover letter. But they haven't responded to me since. So, no, I was not available at 6 a.m. this morning in Michigan for an interview. Unfortunately. I would have loved to be. But not this time. What kind of school qualifications do I have? I have qualifications from the School of Hard Knocks. All right. I didn't. I did a little bit of college, but like that was during a time in my life where I wasn't a good student, so I don't have anything productive to say about that. I just like have high school diploma. I would love to do an office job. I've applied to many of those. Uriel. Not American, but have known people to move there and have heard Michigan is a good place. Can't say for sure though. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be good. Be good. We got our we officially have our place that we're moving to now. Like we have an address finally. We were waiting on we had been approved by the apartment place that we wanted to live at. It's actually really nice. We've been approved, but we didn't know if they were going to have availability at our preferred location or if we would have had to take our second choice location. That was not as good but still quite good. What I like about the location that we prefer is it's right across the street from the grocery store, so I can just walk to the grocery store, which I love to do. The other place, if I want to go anywhere, I would have to drive, which I don't like to do. I like to drive when I need to, right? But I want to have some aspect of my life to be able to not drive. You know what I mean? I want to be able to walk some places, and there are no places I could walk at the other place. But anyways, so the place we did get is right across the street from the market, which is great. So I'll just, unless I want a vast hoard of groceries, I'll probably just walk there most of the time, which is what I do now. But yeah, we were waiting on that. We were waiting to hear about availability there, and we finally got some, so it's pretty cool. It's a good spot. Maybe a little bit more than we wanted to pay, but it's an N unit, so we only have to share one wall. And the place is only barely an apartment anyway. It's kind of it's like a little house that kind of shares a wall with another little house. It has its own garage, attached garage. It has a backyard. It's a 2-bedroom. It has a living room and a den. And the amount we're paying is what we're paying now. So it's a pretty big upgrade. Martian won that game with his pure aura. It's true. I'm curious how much your kid will love board games. If my kid doesn't like games, good for them, honestly. I don't know that my love of games has done well for me. it would be nice to, you know, I want a kid that I can play with. Sure, like I would love to be able to play cards with my kids. That would be great. That'd be ideal for me. But do I want a kid to be hopelessly addicted to cardboard like I am? Maybe not. I don't know. Hi, not Uriel, most likely. I'm really scared with my kid because I love board games. My wife absolutely hates them, so I got a 50-50 on that front. Unlucky. Unlucky. My wife likes board games. She's very recently started to come around on card games. Pretty excited. I've been playing some card games with her recently. It's been cool. I'm so happy that this Hellfire is going to send this opponent back to the fires of hell. That's mean. I don't want to say that. It just worked. So, yeah. I do want them to lose, though, to this Hellfire. Alright. Remember when Hellfire was 4 mana? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Man, this is so clean. This is so clean, chat. Hellfire being 4 mana does feel like forever ago. Remember when that was the best clear? That was the best clear for a while. What had a better clear in Classic than Hellfire? Hellfire was like the nuts early clear. Shaman had Lightning Storm. That was like, I think lateral, because it's inconsistent. And ruins your next turn. That used to overload 2. Brawl was the nuts too. I don't think Brawl was better than Hellfire. I don't even think Brawl was that good. I think Brawl was like the best the Warrior had. It was a good clear. It wasn't like, you know, it's like the iconic board clear. But like that thing had a really low win rate in Classic stats. It's funny. It's like you play that as a desperation play. It was like 40% played win rate or something like that. All good options. All good options, chat. I'll take the greed option. Oh, Sargeras is in my hand right now. I glubbed up. I glubbed up, chat. Does Equality Consecrate count? No. I think Hellfire was the best clear in Classic. I think so. Equality Consecrate was alright, but like, you know, Control Paladin wasn't good. I really like Classic because it showed that some things like Paladin and Hunter just were not good. They were not good. Not at all. Oh? Doomsayer? Shadowflame was good. Yeah, Shadowflame was kind of different. I don't know. Yeah, it was another solid one. Warlock did have the good clears. Blah blah. I can't believe you bought Diamond Rin. That came out when I was still getting all the diamonds. That was before I had given up on collecting Hearthstone cosmetics. Did we win the Mukla game against the Druid? Probably not.
Tremble before me.
No, he forgot to attack. I don't think that made the difference. So many diamond cards, so little time.
I see you brought now.
So many spaghettis, so little time.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. I'll show you who's reporting for duty. I'll show you who's reporting for duties.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake, wasn't it? You glubbed up. Any Adventure Time fans in the chat? I love their curses. Mathematical. Main deck tight lip witness chat. That's how you know. That's how you know it's main deck tight lip witness. Is there a classic card that would be OP now that is not Ice Block? Innervate? Like if we unnerfed it? Innervate, I think, is the best card of all time, so there's that.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Prep is another super broken one. Both of those used to do 1 more mana. Wild Growth is still great, right? Yeah, I wouldn't describe it as broken, though. Like, Wild Growth is very calm and wild. It doesn't quite go as hard as it used to, I don't think. We're using the word broken here. Boom! How come I never get the +6/+6/+6? That's the one I really want in these situations. You know what? Oh, I didn't have one. I was gonna say I should have played Altar Fire there, but like I can't just manifest cards in my hand. Is Black Lotus the best card in any card game? Is Black Lotus the best card in Magic? I actually don't know Legacy well enough to say. Chat, I'm scared of death. Aww. I was supposed to get their Ceaseless. What's my favorite first-person shooter game? I had a lot of fun playing Destiny. I also like Halo, and I also really liked GoldenEye from ancient times. Chat, I have a question about how long can this go on? Black Lotus is banned in Legacy, only legal in Vintage. I know that, I'm just saying, like, I don't know the context of Legacy well enough to be able to say that, you know, that would be the most powerful card in Legacy if it were legal, right? Like, 2 mana Innervate is not legal here, but I feel like it is the best. I don't think there's a better card than original Innervate in the context of today's Wild. So, that's my thought.
May the light grant you peace.
Really needed. Altar of Fire this turn. Altar of Fire costs 1.
Must decide.
I could play this. This. And this. Now, Altar of Fire doesn't even do anything, does it? Yeah, we're just dead next turn. Unlucky. Anyways, so I don't have the context of Legacy or Vintage to know whether I think Black Lotus is the strongest card, because they have like 2 mana take an extra turn, right? Like, it's pretty stupid. I know what Lotus is. I'm just saying I do not feel qualified to make the call that Black Lotus is the strongest Magic card. That's my point. Like I cannot say with any confidence. I could definitely see that it might be, right? Like I know that card is absurdly broken, and I have plenty of experience playing Magic to know how strong that card is, but I don't have any context playing Legacy or Vintage enough that I could say that, like in Hearthstone, I have plenty of Wild experience. I could tell you original Innervate is probably the best card to ever exist, and if it's not that, then it's original Preparation. But I couldn't say the same for Legacy, is my point. Because I just don't know. I haven't played enough of ancient formats. Hey Lamp. This Ceaseless Holy Wrath thing was cute for a bit. Now it's becoming obnoxious. Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. Beebity boop, beebity boop, beebity boobity boop boop. Chat, are we up against Shudderwalk or are we up against Murloc Shaman? What mini set cards are you looking forward to? Was I even excited about any of them? I did my review this morning and like I don't remember thinking like, yeah, I can't wait for that to show up.
Nature waits for no one but me.
I really like the theme of this set, but I don't know that the like actual card designs have been great for me. No, they made a couple things I really like Ysera for one. Ysera is probably my favorite card in a long time. I really like that. It's probably my favorite card since Guff. But what else? Leeches I liked. I like the leeches a lot. Dirty Rat is one of the few cards that keeps getting better with every expansion. Yeah, it's funny. It's like super not true. It's like actually a really low win rate card. It's like, I think it's probably better now than it has been in a while, but like, it's always bait. It exists in a constant state of being a bait card. Sometimes it's bait worth taking, but even when it's like unplayable, people still play it because it gives you a feeling of agency that you don't have without it. I definitely think that it's better than it's been in a minute, for sure. Like that's true. Like it is definitely better now than it was last year. Last year it was pretty bad. It was pretty like, why would you ever put that in? But people still did. But I definitely don't think it's better every expansion. That's for sure. Yellow card was better every expansion with Secret Passage. And that cost 1. Should I take the sick tempo option? Probably, right? Yeah. That villain is gonna be juiced.
Not impressed.
Innervate walks so Yeti could run on 2. True.
The menagerie is for guests only.
You're excited to lose to Tindril once every 50 games or so? Relatable. I wish I had a Serenite Chain Gang, chat. Okay. Okay. None of those were great.
I can hold no more.
My argument is that an overstated minion, because summoning a minion from your opponent's hand is supposed to be a downside, but actually isn't in most cases, so it's a cheap card with double upside. Maybe I'm thinking about it in the wrong way, I don't know. It's like... I don't know what to say about that, other than... like... stats have consistently pointed it to it being bait. You know, like it's pretty objectively not a great card. Like it has its moments of being important, and it's better now. Like I said, it's better now than it was last year. But like last year was super bait. It was like horrible card last year. It was still played in a lot of decks, but yeah. Ow. Oh, that's a beast. I should cut the silence thing and run this instead. Also, I hate to say it, but I actually haven't really played my Curator yet. Not really been getting the most out of that. Alright, my Reno stuff is back online, chat. So we've got that going for us. Do you guys think I can Soul Seeker the Shudderwalk? You are not going to be very helpful against this opponent, are you? You're going to get, like, removed or something. You always have it in hand? Brutal. Surely this time Soul Seeker doesn't pull a 2-2? Surely. Surely. I'm probably going to do this next turn, though. I don't want to look at any of this anymore. I think my opponent is considering cold storaging one of their things. They could also play a 2-cost if it's a battle cry. Nope, they're over it. They're over it, chat.
Looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
I really like this card. Really like this card a lot. I think it's funny. I hope it never gets nerfed. It's getting nerfed, right? For standard, it's probably going to 6. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my spagoo. Well, that was unfortunate, chat. But you know what they say. Give me your Shudderwalk. If it goes to 6, you will throw it in DK? I guess. Kind of feels unplayable at 6 to me. Excuse me. Alright. Do I throw everything to the twisting other, or do I make 3/4 taunts? I kind of want to make 3/4 taunts. I don't love the idea of potentially taking a bunch of damage, but I don't think they can clear this and also kill me this turn. And I like the idea of having the, you know, the better summoned minions for the rest of the game. Lightning. Is there more? I see. What did they win? They win a Rin! Do I kill that? My highest cost is Soul Seeker. I can do it back again. That wasn't very fun.
What do I do with all these cards?
Neat. Hopefully Velen and Serenite survive. Wasn't quite what I wanted, but we can do this. Here, let me see about getting that Shudderwalk. Oh, Soul Seeker, no! Murmur's cool. That's cool. Eh. Alright, I can actually play my Velen and expect it to stick now. Because they're down Zephyrus and they're down Reno Lone Ranger. There's a good chance they won't actually have that anymore. Impressed buyers. Whoa, his Shudder just run into your deck now? Oh, now that they've played the Soul Seeker, that's really funny. It's actually really funny. In that case, I won't even try to take it from them. I just want them to do the silly thing now and be like, whoops. Whoopsie oopsie. What are these cards? That was a good hit. The movement of Chumvis hitting this thing to double dip on it.
Witness the
Witness the strength of the squeeds. Tee.
I saw that going differently in my head.
That was fun.
I am low on cards.
I am low on cards.
Knowledge is what I provide.
All right, well, let's see what you got. Show me what you got in there. I guess Grumble. They can have this. Enjoy it. Man, I don't know. I think anything matters here. Wow. That did not hit the things I wanted. Should I play this? I'm not gonna. Did I just miss lethal? I could Wind Fury attack with this again. It's not like they have more healing, so I might as well. But, I don't think so. Maybe. I have to look at the, I'd have to look at the game again from the start. His final card is now ordered by Polkelt. It's true. Uh-oh. Couldn't even play the last card. What a shame. Sargeras is a demon in Hearthstone, but I'm not sure if it's accurate lore-wise. All the demons are like, maybe not all of them, but like a good chunk of them, like a prime example would be the Eridar, which is like things like Jiraxxus, are corrupted versions of existing things. So like if you get Twisting Nethered, you can be turned into a demon, which did happen with Sargeras, I guess. Okay. 4, 8, 23. So I still need one more, at least.
Versus the Thunder King!
This is not my first guerrilla war. Tremble before me.
This is not my first guerrilla war. Oh my goodness, that's the gorilla. This is it, chat. This is the Soul Seeker game for sure. If it's Big Shaman, it might actually be a Soul Seeker game. That's kind of cute. Where's Fractured Power? This would be a great Fractured Power on 2 game. I want it. I want it, chat. No. Well, so far, so something. Next turn, I guess I'll play this. And then we'll try to Soul Seeker up that deck. I'm so excited I get to do it. I'm so excited I get to play Soulseeker for its intended purpose. Here we go, Soulseeker. Soulseeker actually, it was cute last game too, right? Like we got to steal a Shudderwalk. Not as exciting as it could have been, but still good. You never know, maybe they'll play it back to me. Do I want to tempo this Reno? I kind of do. I guess I won't. Having a zero cost Reno in my pocket seems alright. Alright, well, this is a very exciting game. We know that much. Silly mixologist. Oh? Aww. Not my Kazaki. Don't do that. It's rude. Hopefully what's going to happen is this is going to freeze the one on the left. Hopefully. Nope. Well, at least they need a bunch of things to finish me off here, and then we can just do this next turn. And then it'll be GG, wrap it up. Do you think any of the last batch of unnerves affected the wild meta? I saw a lot of showdown plus prismatic beams in the last few days, but I don't see it much anymore. That one for sure is like a huge unnerf for wild. Most definitely. Do you have the patch? Who has the patch? Like, let me answer that question with actual, all the information in front of me. Uh, 2025 Hearthstone wild rotation. This is maybe the patch notes. That's the nerfs. Did this have the reverts in it? Yes, it did. Alright, cool. One moment, please. Fools following among us. Whee! Sareska, not yet. That, no. This, like, people started playing that, but they stopped. This gets played. Splish Splash gets played. No. This, they accidentally gave it too many stats and they stopped. That surprisingly doesn't get played. Doesn't get played, doesn't get played, doesn't get played. Will, though. Someday that's gonna pop up again. No, no. Gets played a lot. Surprisingly not that much. Gets played a lot. Surprisingly not that much. No, no. 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 I mean, some people are playing Mech Rogue, right? It's not unplayed. Flash, surprisingly, no. No. Getting played, but not because it was buffed. Aftershocks, that gets played in all the warrior decks. Not that warrior is that great right now. And Movement of Pride matters. Like, Renolock is a popular deck because of that change. Odin, that mattered. Brand, surprisingly not. No. I mean, this made a deck, but it's not a great deck. The Thaddeus OTK. That matters, but I guess it's not played that much. That matters. Eh. This made this card not awful again. So, like, this card is seeing play again because it got reverted. But yeah, I guess that's about it. So yeah, like, to your point, like, you know, that's not that much. But, like, Prismatic Beam is huge. Different Shelf, thank you so much for the 11 months, my friend. How are you? Have you heard about the 100 humans versus 1 gorilla debate? What do you think would win? I just made a video about that. I just got the games for the video. Should I post my review today, or should I post the gorilla video today? Review today, right? Just means the gorilla's video is coming out tomorrow. So today or tomorrow I'll post the gorilla video. And you'll know how I feel about the gorillas. On a serious note, like, obviously 100 men would win, right? Like, obviously. Why not both? So that I don't have to record more content, and also so that each of those videos will do better and not consume the other's success.
Jaina.
Peace is not always the answer.
Tremble before me. I see you brought
The 100 men would also have 2 bananas, that's true. That's the tipping point. Like, yeah, you know, 100 mana, or 100 men is pretty gross overkill as far as, like, versus 1 gorilla. Like, men are gonna die, right? Like, a bunch of them. I mean, like, if 100 men all rush the gorilla, it would go down. That's the, like, 1 gorilla isn't... is there an animal that 100 men couldn't take? Thank you so much for the $5, Braden. I appreciate you. What's an animal that they couldn't? I think, like, you know, like a tiger or a lion, 100 men is still plenty. We're assuming that all 100 men are in it to win it, right? Like, they're not all just hanging back, waiting for the first person to take the hit. They encircle it and they all rush it down. You think 100 men couldn't take a rhino? Blue whale? That's a good question. Like, could 100 men wrestle a shark? Right? A shark that intends to kill them, like a great white or something like that. Humans do not do that well in the water, right? Like, we're pretty victimable in the water. So I've now coined that word. Hey, you know what? Like, we probably don't have the raw poundage to beat a blue whale, huh? No, not even just a blue whale, just like most whales. Yeah, anything big in the water, I actually don't know that the 100 men would win, right? So I guess we got to go land memo to even have this be a question, because, like, what are 100 men gonna do against an orca? You know, it's like each beat of the tail kills 2 of them. You know, and all it has to do is swim around for a little bit. Like, the men are gonna, like, have, like, really slow punches, and, like, It could take a pretty big beating, I bet. Those things are huge. Do you guys know that orcas are huge? Orcas are so much bigger than I think they are whenever I encounter them. I don't really encounter orcas that often, but like it's surprising how big those things are. They are gigantic. Ooh, that was a good hit. You could beat a blue whale on land. That's true, yes. I think any of those we could beat on land. That's for true. That's for true. Especially if we were okay waiting a little bit. I don't think outside of some aquatic animals that there's any animal 100 men would fail to beat. Yeah, like I can't think of anything. So I think like the one thing we have to wonder about is like I think a rhino would do better. A rhino or a hippopotamus. No, just a rhino. I think a rhino would do better than an elephant. I think an elephant is bigger and more exploitable, right? Like men could like, while it's terrorizing some of them, it could like the men could like climb up the back and, you know, get on it.
Do not touch.
So yeah, I guess I think rhino has the best shot, but I don't know that its shot is that good as far as land animals go. I don't think we're beating a great white or an orca or a whale or anything in the water.
Spirit, lend me your power.
This is bare hands, yes. If you're allowed to use tools, then it's just like nothing. There's nothing. It's like viruses. That's what can get us. Not Zephyrus, thank you. We only lose to marine life because the mechanics of fighting a shark are pretty hard to overcome. I think that's mostly true. The thing is though, like, how are we... Whales have like so much mass, right? Like, so much mass. How would we beat one? I'm gonna try to get him with Zephy's next turn. Hopefully they don't have their other Reckless and a buddy here. That would be unfortunate. Giant squid is also hard to beat in the water, I imagine. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it like fighting underwater is awkward. Bummer. Stupid Holomancer. Are viruses animals? Eh? How many dudes on average for like your average wolf? So, first of all, wolves are also surprisingly big. You know, you think of wolves as like dogs, but they're like, you know, 4 times a dog. They're huge. They're a lot bigger than you think they are when you see them in person. But, I don't know. That's probably closer to like 5. Hey, I don't think one person could take on a wolf on average, but, you know, like 2 people probably are okay. Sometimes, depending on the 2 people.
This time you will face defeat.
Because, like, the wolf can only, you know, do one thing at a time, right? But I don't know, barehanded? Maybe it'll take more than 2. Not sure. But it's not really the same debate, I don't think. The thing about orcas that surprised me was realizing their eyes are not the big white spots that they have. It's true. It's true. They got the little... If you recolor them, they just look like dolphins. Because they are. But, yeah. Have you ever seen a swarm... Have you ever seen bees swarm a hornet to overwhelm them with heat? I have. That's so funny. Like, the wasp will invade the bee's hive, and the bees will all just gather around it and swarm it, and they'll vibrate really fast and cook the wasp alive. It's such a funny strategy. Like they don't just gather around and sting it to death. They literally just sit there and cook it with by vibrating fast enough. So silly. Chat, thoughts on Defile? Should I just do that? I don't think so. I gotta do this. And then pray for deal 2. Deal 2, please. Thank you. Alright, if we survive this next turn, we could be okay. That's insane. It's really wacky. Don't they die if they sting? I think they die if they cook the wasp. But, like, they're not concerned about that, right? Like, the whole function of those type of animals is it's for the good of the hive, right? Like they throw bodies at things all the time. They don't care if things they don't care if they have to sting to protect the hive. Ow, this is really hurting me in the face, chat. I don't like it. But at least I can full clear. At least there's that, chat. So now the question becomes, do I do this? Next turn, all I could do is play Kazakis. Whereas if I play this now, the turn after, I could play this. I can always use this next turn too. How does an animal even figure out how to do a live cooking operation? That's a good question. Many years of accidents over and over again, I guess. Is Kazakis still worth playing in 2025? If you're me, yes. Kazakis is my boy. I love Kazakis. Is he good to play in the interest of winning in 2025 is another question. A question you're not allowed to ask on the Martian boost stream. Alright. Good job, Popgar. That's how you imagine sharks versus 100 men. So the 100 men are going to envelop the shark and vibrate fast enough to cook it alive. I don't think so. Kazakis would be so nice at 3. It is pretty okay at 3, isn't it? We know that. Because it exists at 3 with its best effects. I guess I'll do this. Get the +6 maybe. I had so many interesting things to do there. So many options. Are those 100 men all Barry Allen? Probably. Get 100 Shakiras. Well, opponent, why don't you die? It's mean. But yes. Five minutes. So I feel like the conversation from the previous game was part of this game's conversation. So 12. 15 and 5 is 20, plus 12 is enough. All right, chat. I'm going to go now. Be back on Sunday, right? So today's Wednesday. Review for today. Apes for tomorrow, which is Thursday. Renolock for Friday. Renolock for Saturday. I'll be back Sunday.